What's up, I'm Troubleshoot. Let's quickly speak Elden Ring Nightrein Seamless Co-op now that the updated mod has been released. So, the original creator of the Seamless Co-op mod has now released a Nightrein version, so you can get playing Seamless Co-op with your friends straight away. To do so, in the description down below you'll find a link to the Nexus mods page, where currently you can get access to this relatively early build. Compatibility and of course bug fixes are coming in the future, but for now, this guide should apply to now and of course the future, as the installation steps should remain the same pretty much forever. Head across to here, then to the Files tab, and scroll down here to where you see Seamless Co-op, whatever version. All we need to do is choose Manual Download here, and unfortunately on Nexus mods you will need to sign in with an account to download even for free. If there's an official alternate place to download it, you'll find it linked down below. Anyways, slow download, wait for the zip to finish and open it up, where you'll find a folder and an exe. All we need to do is extract this to our game's installation folder. If you own the game on Steam, simply head across to Elden Ring Nightrein, right-click, hover over Manage and choose Browse Local Files. Then, from here, all we need to do is open the game folder, and right here next to nightrein.exe, simply drag and drop these files out into this folder. Just like that, once they're extracted, you can delete the zip and you've now got Seamless Co-op installed. While you're here, open up the Seamless Co-op folder, and inside of here, you'll find nrsc settings.ini. Open this with any text editor, such as Notepad, and in here we can set the player count. Currently though, only 2 and 3 players are supported, and we can change the extension of our save file if you wish. You shouldn't, and I'd recommend you don't, use the original SL2 save files extension, as that may mess around with your original existing saves, and of course you don't want to be playing online with these saves as you've modded the game. With that out of the way, in the future there'll be passwords and things like that in here that you can set, as well as more options, etc. But for now we just have these two options here. Once you've adjusted the settings file to your liking, head back, and from this folder over here, all you need to do to play the game is launch nrsclauncher.exe. If you want to create a shortcut, you can right-click this and then choose Create Shortcut. This shortcut should appear in the same folder as NRSC Launcher. I'd recommend just right-clicking and renaming this to something like Elden Ring Nightrein Seamless Co-op, but the name doesn't matter. Then move it across to your desktop just by dragging it. At this point, if you want to start fresh, you can launch the launcher over here or the shortcut on our desktop. However, we haven't imported our save file. To do so, at the very top of this browser, right up here, then type in %app.data%/night, where we should find Nightrein. Click this, and it takes us straight to see users your username app.roaming Nightrein. In here, you'll find your Steam ID, and inside of this, your SL2, which is your single-player save game. To get this to work in Seamless Co-op, just simply copy this file, paste it, and then we'll need to rename it, including .sl2, to the new save game format, which of course can be configured in that text file I showed you a moment ago. By default, replace everything except for the base name with .co2 by default. You'll get a pop-up like this, hit yes, and just like that, we've now converted our single-player save while keeping the original copy into a Seamless Co-op save. If you don't see file extensions, simply head across to View at the very top, and under Show, you'll find File Name Extensions and Hidden Items. On Windows 10, you'll find a View tab at the very top, and the same buttons as checkboxes on the far right. Now that we've imported our save and installed Seamless Co-op, let's actually launch it. I'll use a shortcut from my desktop. Now that we're in game, you'll see pop-ups about it being a free mod. We'll click OK. Obviously, it doesn't work on the official servers, and you'll see in the bottom right corner, Nightrein Seamless Co-op, meaning that things are working properly. Fantastic. From here, I'll continue, which loads my previous save game, and just like that, we're now in game. However, of course, how exactly do we invite friends? Well, the updated method to play with your friends is very similar to the official way to invite your friends, but of course, we're playing Seamless Co-op. All you need to do is open up this menu here, using this button on your controller, then head across to Expeditions, and in here, we can plan expeditions. So, hitting the right button, we can switch to Matchmaking Settings, where we can now invite members, and assuming your friends have this mod installed as well, they can join you and of course play seamlessly by your side. We can set a multiplayer password here if you wish, and of course we can change the number of players, but this can only be customized in that settings file before you launch up the game, so keep that in mind. That's the super simple way to play with your friends in Elden Ring Nightrein using the brand new Seamless Co-op mod. It's a lot smoother than before, but of course it is still relatively early in development, so there may be some major bugs, which of course should be worked out between now and maybe a few days from now. Anyways, you'll find everything you need linked down below. Hopefully you found this video useful. Thank you for watching. My name's been Troubleshoot, and I'll see you all next time. Ciao.